you can erase stuff, which is pretty cool. So you like blah blah blah. I'm using my fingers, and then it just erases everything, which is pretty nice. So I'm using this new brush called the Eisner brush, based on famous illustrator Will Eisner, and I kind of like it. We're gonna try to draw a little chicken with that, and we'll see how that goes. So using iPad Mini and the and Procreate, I really am loving it. It's just I think I mentioned it the other day. It's just super relaxing, and it's just a lot of fun. And I don't know, I just feel like it's you're in the future. It's just a really cool combination of design. I mean, I wouldn't. I and then also this. I'm using this texture um, screen protector, which is not. It's not the Paperlight. It's another one, but it really does help with. Oops, with when you're drawing. It's 'cause, like without it, it's too smooth, and it has like a kind of resistance with the texture um, screen protector. So I really dig it, and it gives it a matte texture, and I kind of like that too. Let's see. Oops, these little holes here. It's weird there. Okay, so we grab this yellow. Ugh, what's going on? Wait, oh, so you can do this. There. Oops. Yeah. So if you hold the uh, if you hold the color and you move the pencil with it, it will help with the fill. It's kind of like a level. So that's kind of cool. And yeah, so like I said, I'm still a. I don't know where does that. It just goes away sometimes, which is annoying. So I'm still a noob using Procreate, but I really do love it. It's got some things that annoy me, but maybe I'm doing things wrong. I love that you can create this custom palette with the colors. It's really cool. And see how it would fill the whole screen, but if you move, if you keep the brush. Oh, well, thank you, thank you so much, Grandy. Thank you very much. I used to do radio. I had a radio voice. Um, I'm distracted. So, if you take the color and yeah, so that works, and that works too. So that's kind of cool. So you got this nice little. I love it. It's beautiful. So then, like I said, it does have some weird um, things that I might be doing wrong, and I wanted to make a. Thank you very much. I wanted to do a comic that was called Ask Little Chicken, and this is Little Chicken. What I don't like about it is the doing type is sort of a pain. I much prefer it in Illustrator. Um, yeah, I don't know. I just maybe haven't found my my right brush for it yet, but it's just sort of I'm not digging it as much. Perhaps I'm doing something wrong. So, little chicken, and then the comic would just be kind of like I wanted him to ask. It'd be asking answering questions from maybe if people send questions in. That could be kind of fun. And I've done little storybooks for Little Chicken before, and be kind of fun. So, and but right now it's just like these positive type of sayings. Like this one could be, um, what could he say? How old am I? I am old enough. Uh, let's see. What should be a positive saying? Like, why? Let's see. Uh, Let me see. What can he say? He could say like, uh, why don't you? How about um, okay, just the basic. I can't think of anything now. Grandy has distracted me. Uh, excuse me. That's such a big. Because I enjoy doing type the well, not most, but I enjoy doing type a lot. But yeah, for some reason, just don't dig it. Oops, I spelled it wrong. Never, never, never stop, never stop, never stop. See, this type is not that great. It's, it's just, I think it's just too thick. I use in Illustrator, I use pencil, like the outline, and then you see even that S sucks. Um, and then when you do, then run out of space, never stop, and then the P kind of blows. So I don't love it for type, but I guess maybe I need to find a better brush. But and then, like I said, I've only been using it. What are you doing this? Oh, thank you. In a weird way. Thank you. It's beautiful in a weird way. Thank you, Brandy. That's very nice of you. It's beautiful in an odd, strange way. This thing, this thing is annoying. You see this thing on the top? It's got this. It kind of like conflicts with the brush, and that's really annoying. There's no way to turn it off. Beautiful in a weird way. Thank you. That's nice. Uh, so yeah, so I have a lot of characters. This is Little Chicken, and then there's about maybe four other ones that I've been doing the character for. So what you could do is, so here's a basic Little Chicken, strange but beautiful. Yes, thank you, Brandy. It's very nice of you to say that. So what you can do is you have layer on top. So it works just like Photoshop. So we put a white, and we have layer on top, and then if we outline it on top like so, maybe on the edge a little like that. Then we go to the layer, and we activate the layer to maybe a color dodge, and then bring it down like that. So you have like this glisten type of reflection type of thing. And I try to do the shadows, but it didn't work as much. But so then what you can do is you can make another layer, and then we go to, oops, we go another layer, and then we import we add a photo. So now we have this textured paper that I've been using forever, and put that on top. And then once you do multiply with the layer like that, then you bring it down like so. Then you got a nice little paper texture thing, which I kind of like. And you got this like different colors, which is pretty cool. And then you can see it's like overlapping over there. So you go to this layer, and then you just erase it. Oops, that, yeah, like that. So yeah, it's pretty freaking amazing. Um, I really love it. It's kind of it's just fun. So it's just very relaxing, and it's just cool to play around with. I'll do one more character. Let's see what I have here. This guy. Let's see. Where is he? Okay. So we have a lot of characters, and this one is. Do I have another social network? I am on Instagram. I think it's. I forget what it's called. um, what was it? Granny, you're very distracting. You're distracting me. Ah, shoot. Okay. Okay. So there's that, and then blah blah blah. Okay, so let's make another one, and we'll do. We'll do. Okay. So we'll do this. This guy. He is a kind of like the evil version of. Now, am I on the right brush? Because I thought it was. Yes, I'm using this elder brush, which is based on what's his name? I forgot his name now. Distracted by Grandy. Why does it do that? Okay, yeah, I like that. So now what you can do is you save that size, and so every time you use this brush, it will save that particular size. So it's just a little smaller. So I'll do this kind of like shape right here, and then what I do is I do like these kind of like these first builds, so it kind of like always has the same type you kind of like do this kind of like this procedure, and then you can always get the same type of face. So, whoops, it's already messed up. So he should be a little a little there, and he's like angry. Oops, it does that a lot, which is annoying. And then he's got this. Maybe it's a she. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay, that's not good. So you can't do that on paper, which is cool. And then that. And then we could, what do I draw? A chubby black cat. Hmm, chubby black cat. I don't have a chubby black cat. Oops. Okay. So yeah, it switch. Well, you can if you double click on the pencil. Why does it do that? Oh, that sometimes it's just annoying thing. So okay, so grab this black. Okay, so I don't know where it is that. Okay, so blend this. Okay, and then there's a little hole there. So if it would leak. Would you draw a chubby black cat? Maybe, but not today. But thanks for asking. Oh, oops, that's not right. Okay. Grandy is very distracting. Or she, I don't know. She it could be he. I don't know. Are you a she or a he, Grandy? Grandy. Okay. Okay. So we have this and that. Okay. And then that. So then what you do here is I always follow the line of the mouth, and then it's got a like a collar there, and then whoops, and then it's got like a kind of like a it's kind of like a turtleneck shirt, and always has this plus symbol, and then and he's like naughty, so maybe he's like like a pagan or something, and I've never had him in a story, but he probably would not be a friend of Little Chicken. Or maybe, I don't know, it's probably a troublemaker. And that's so, okay. And then the real magic happens when you color. So here is the color skew for, it's got like a cream face. Oops, see, that's annoying too. So I drop the color in there and it goes away. I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? Let's see, there's a hole there too. So let's get rid of, okay, unfortunately there's a little, I don't see any hole. Where is that? So sometimes if you don't fill in the graphic, then there's a hole and you'll get leakage, which we never want to have. Leakage is not good. So let's try it again. So I grab this and activate there. Okay. So then the lips are, oops, the lips are kind of like an orangey color. Okay. And then another orangey. Whoops, it does that again. So what I kind of, I usually get it up and that kind of like solidifies it. Okay, so then you do this again with that, and then the ears or oops, no, these color. Oops, see, it does it again. It's really annoying. I don't know how to do that. Okay, so grab this and then I'm trying to like go up with the pen. So we have a dark red for the. See, again, it's just that is really annoying. And then what is a light red? It should be like a pink color. That's not gone. Okay, what's going on? All right, so and then you select this color, and then you tap there, and it comes in there, which is nice. And it works. There. Oops. That's really annoying. Okay. So, and then the arms would be this cream color, and then the arms would be this. Uh, yeah. So you can see how it filled the whole screen, but if you move the pencil, it kind of like will. You can change that, which is kind of nice and annoying at the same time. So, okay. Yeah. And then this is right, but I'm just going down with the pen. I don't know if that works or not. I mean, I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to work, but it seems to be working. Something else wrong. Okay, so now we have the dude. I actually don't even know his name. Go back to black. Oh shit. All right. Okay. All right. So let's try it again. This. And then go. So. Oh, and then another cool thing So when you're doing like a circle or shape or a different type of shape, so if you make a shape and you hold it, see, it makes kind of like a sort of like a perfect shape, which is kind of cool. So it makes like it tries to make it's like a more smoother circle. And then what's he say? He says, or she says, blah. I don't know. I have ideas today. Blah. And then just like it's got a cute little face, right? Ah, thanks, Brandy. I was gonna say cute. Okay, let's do the same thing with the color. So we'll do a white top, and actually I don't know if it'll work because it might not work on this because it's cream on the white. So yeah, see, let's do this a little. Hmm. All right. So let's write that. Because usually how I would do it, it's always in in Photoshop. That's where what is that door? Oh, oops, door. Usually I would do this in Photoshop, and that's why I'm new to Procreate. I've only been using it for about 2 weeks, which is fun. Okay, why is it not working? Okay, so I do that. This one there. This one there. This is the color. I don't like that. So let's go back to here, and then oops, go back there. Use that. And yeah, so blah blah blah. Just like that. Anyway, not the most exciting session. I'll show you real quick in the 3D world. This one was kind of my whoops, not this one. You can do like 3D stuff, which is sort of fun. So you can import your model, and then you would draw right onto the 3D model, which is really kind of cool. It's just for fun. Nothing coming out from it, but it's just fun. I've seen some people do some beautiful things on Procreate. I mean, it's just I do prefer paper, but uh, I'm definitely liking it, if not just for ha-has. Definitely, it's just a nice little time suck. Mm. You have all these different brushes you can use, which is fun. And let's see what else we have. You can use, yeah, this one's interesting. Stipple. So that type of stuff. And once again, if you put your 3 fingers in and you shake it, it goes away, which is kind of cool. And you can make your own personal. I have my own. These are the brushes that I like the best so far. Oh, this one's really cool. Look at this one. Oops. Okay. So I just got this one today. So it's like a ballpoint pen. That's really cool. So you see how it builds up? gets really dark. That's pretty cool. And it's like a pen. See, just like builds up on that. That's pretty cool. That's, see how it's like gradual there. And the more the pressure you put on the pencil, the Apple Pencil, it just builds up, which is pretty nifty. So it's just a fun gear. Now this one is the 3D program I was talking about called Nomad, which is equally fun. And then in theory, you can bring this model into the Procreate application and color it. But you see how smooth it is here, but when you bring it in, it sort of loses its smoothness. It gets roughed out, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You can do some cool. This guy was doing this just kind of cool. Building it, like lowering the resolution, getting kind of like that low poly look. See, it's kind of cool. As a, yeah, I mean, that would be kind of fun as a 3D character. If you can animate that, that'd be kind of cool. Anyway, thanks, especially thanks to Grandy for all the interaction, and I appreciate it. Thanks, and have a lovely evening.